to CBS Mornings on this Wednesday. I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony DeCopel.
And I'm Nate Burleson.
We're all here. Let's go to today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
2,500 was an appropriate number to remain and would probably witness a collapse of the Afghan government.
Top military leaders say they warned President Biden about the dangers of leaving Afghanistan.
Lawmakers are in a race against time to avoid a government shutdown.
Republicans blocked another attempt to hold a vote on the debt ceiling increase.
If the debt ceiling were not raised, I think there would be a financial crisis and a calamity.
The gunman who opened fire in the newsroom of the Capital Gazette in Maryland has been sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Athletes talk candidly about mental health. Nate sits down with three pros opening up about their struggles.
You collapsed on the trainer's floor. You said you thought you were about to die.
I thought I was having a cardiac moment.
Former President Barack Obama is celebrating the groundbreaking of his presidential center in Chicago.
Lionel Messi scored his first goal for PSG.
Messi, tour de force, beneath the Tour Eiffel.
Today, a judge will consider Britney Spears' future. We'll talk with the director of a new documentary about her fight to control her life.
How do you get out?
You don't get out until you scream.
There is still no deal in Congress to prevent a government shutdown or raise a debt ceiling.
But there is a plan B for the debt ceiling. Democrats are discussing their options, including minting $1 trillion coin. Oh, good. Because if there's one thing people never lose, it's coins. Just to be safe, why not also mint some $1 trillion AirPods?
This morning's eye-opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Stephen Colbert, right again.
Yeah, can they do that? I don't know. We'll ask Jill Schlesinger later.
Yeah, she's coming to the table. Welcome to CBS Mornings. We're going to begin with this. It's going to be another frantic day in Washington this morning, with President Biden's domestic agenda facing new pushback from his own party. But we need to begin on Capitol Hill, where there will be new testimony about the president's decision to withdraw from Afghanistan. Military leaders told the Senate Armed Services Committee yesterday they did advise the president to keep some troops in that country. Now, that contradicts President Biden's version of the events. The officials also painted a very dark picture of the future of Afghanistan. Chris Van Cleve joins us from Capitol Hill, where another round of testimony is expected today. I watched part of it yesterday, Chris. It got very heated. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Gail. And we expect that grilling to continue again today, this time on the House side. We also expect more calls from the GOP for top military leaders to resign. Now, this was the first time the nation's top generals had faced questions from Congress since August 31st, the withdrawal from Afghanistan and the attack that killed those 13 Marines. And in their testimony, they broke with the president on some key points.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. I'm Gail King. Coming up in this hour, Britney Spears continues a fight for more control over her life. A judge hears her case today. We'll talk to the director of a new documentary.
I'm Tony DeCopel. We'll take you to the red carpet premiere of the new James Bond movie. But who will be the next 007? Is it Nate?
Nope, not me. I'm Nate Burleson. We always hear about athletes' physical injuries, but not their mental health. I sit down with three pros, and they discuss the struggles that are often ignored.
Glad they're talking, and why not you? But first, here's today's eye-opener at 8. America's top military officials tell Congress they advise President Biden not to pull out of Afghanistan. General Mark Milley says some U.S. troops should have stayed.
My assessment was back in the fall of 20, and it remained consistent throughout, that we should keep a steady state of 2,500, and it could bounce up to 3,500.
The president's agenda is under new pressure as Democrats fight over how to move forward on two massive spending bills.
Negotiations over all this are at such a critical state that the president called off a planned trip to Chicago so he could be here in Washington today for the talks.
Medical providers are suing in Montana over a ban on vaccine mandates. They say they cannot keep patients safe when so many are unvaccinated.
I'm petrified for the future. If the vaccination rate doesn't increase, this is going to get worse.
Climate activist Greta Thunberg has some very harsh words for world leaders on the subject of global warming.
Of course, we need constructive dialogue, but they've now had 30 years of blah, 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 and where has that led us?
The 0-1, lined into center. There's Bader, has it!
And the St. Louis Cardinals are on a historic run. They've won 17 games in a row to clinch a spot in the playoffs.
Wow. Tony, 17 in a row?
That's right.
17 in a row of anything is hard. Baseball games in particular.
Yeah, but you know how long those seasons are. You're a baseball guy.
I am a baseball guy. I've never had a celebration like that. Can we do that one day? Let's win something big.
I like that. All right. I like the
I do like how you're thinking.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, we begin this hour with an open and honest conversation on mental health with some of the biggest names in professional sports. We've recently reported on two elite women athletes, Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka, who are stepping away from their sports over their mental health concerns. Nearly 20% of American adults are facing mental health challenges. This morning, you'll hear from three athletes. NBA superstar Kevin Love, who has spoken openly about his anxiety and depression. Also, six-time NFL Pro Bowler Brandon Marshall. Back in 2011, he shared that he was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. And WNBA rookie Dede Richards, who is part of a new generation of athletes speaking up about injuries that go beyond the physical. Richards was temporarily paralyzed during a college practice in 2020, and she says she's still dealing with it emotionally. That is trauma that is sitting in. I sat down with all three, who want everyone to know that it's okay. It is okay to be vulnerable. Oh, that's cool.
That's a great story for the kids to go to, Meg. I love what Christina said. Life is to be lived on your terms. Yeah. She does great cakes, too.
And you are the first and only you.
I like
She loved being pregnant because she literally had something in the oven.
See you tomorrow.